Good afternoon. I'm Phil Streible, Chief Market Strategist at Blue Line Futures. Want to give you a midday precious metals update here because these markets here have been quite quiet and they have been compressing. And oftentimes when we get markets compressing, when you do get some kind of catalyst, the market breaks out in a violent manner. So looking at the gold market here, traveling just a bit lower back near the key level of support. If you look at today's low, yesterday's low, the day before, these are the levels that have been holding as a temporary short-term support level. Prices are either going to springboard back off of this and push on to the upside here, threatening to break out of this bull flag. That level would be 33.85, where prices can get above that on a closing basis, open the next trading session higher. We could see a potential run back up to all-time highs. Now, if you look at the downside, if we break below this key level of support, the 4-day low, it could create more of a washout and confirm the triple lower highs on that chart, and prices could come back down to about that 33.25 level. It's really waiting to hear more out of tariff discussions with Iranian sanctions, with Russian sanctions, and increasing geopolitical risk. Remember, the correlation between the dollar index and the gold market is about 95% inversely correlated at the moment, and as the dollar edges up, we see gold prices come under a bit of pressure. Shifting gears to the industrial metal, you do have copper prices reversing, coming back off, questioning some of the Chinese demand here and things of that nature. So prices are down on copper, getting back near some critical levels of support. Now, silver futures continuing to hold in what is more of a tighter trading pattern of about 50 cents throughout this trading session, where the average to range is what? About 85 cents. If markets can break out of this dynamic here, and what could be the catalyst that creates the next potential move upwards, the next potential silver squeeze, oftentimes it's got the gasoline, we know it, it just needs the match and the light in order to get things going. And I think that NVIDIA could play some active role on this, because NVIDIA does use silver in its products, specifically using its GPU, that's the graphic processing units, and other AI hardware because of its excellent electrical and also thermal conductivity. So it's also used in the soldering material. Now, it doesn't sound like much, but when they start selling millions and millions of these chips, it takes a lot of technology to get that going and a lot of technology to grow it from here. So be on the lookout here for any kind of movement in the silver market once we get those NVIDIA earnings coming out and some of those projections going forward. Again, I'm Phil Streible, Chief Market Strategist at Blue Line Futures. Good luck, good trading, go get them.